Hello, everyone. My speech today is about Cleveland sports history. The goal of my speech is to better inform you about the rich history of sports in the city of Cleveland. Let's start with the history of Cleveland. Cleveland was founded in 1796. The population of Cleveland grew rapidly after the War of 1812 because of the proximity to the lake. Cleveland was named after General Moses Cleveland, and Cleveland has become well known for its sports team's miseries. First team that I would like to talk to you today about would be the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns were founded in 1944 and they have won a total of 8 league championships, but these all came before the creation of the Super Bowl in 1967. The Cleveland Browns are on a current playoff drought since 2002. The Cleveland Browns have been foreshadowed by many different events throughout history, but the two that are very important would be the drive and the fumble. The drive was when John Elway led the Denver Broncos 98 yards to force overtime and end up winning the game, and it ended the season of Cleveland Browns, and they were not able to go to the Super Bowl that year. The fumble was when Ernest Biner fumbled on the game-winning drive that would have helped the Cleveland Browns get to the Super Bowl and maybe end the championship drought, but they ended short, and it was a catastrophe. The Cleveland Browns today have a very young group of talent, and they are led by players such as Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield, and Odell Beckham. They are looking to this upcoming season and the current playoff drought since 2002. The next team that I'd like to talk to you today about would be the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Indians were founded in 1901 and they joined the Central Division in 1994. This is the division that they are still in today. The Cleveland Indians have the longest championship drought of any organization in the MLB. One important game in the history of the Cleveland Indians would be the World Series of 1997, Game 7. The Cleveland Indians were up 2-1 going into the last inning when Jose Mesas, their closer, came in to close the game out. Jose Mesas blew the lead, and they were just 2 outs away from a championship that year and ending the championship drought of Cleveland, but they came up short. The next team I'd like to talk to you today about would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers were founded in 1970 according to NBA Hoops. Cavaliers stands for fearless men who give up no matter the odds. The Cleveland Cavaliers have had a lot, just like every other sports team in Cleveland, have had a lot of ups and downs in their history. In 2003, the Cleveland Cavaliers won the NBA draft lottery and they selected Akron native LeBron James. LeBron James, after being selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers, promised to bring home a championship to the city of Cleveland and end the championship drought. In 2010, LeBron James's contract was up and he decided to leave the Cleveland Cavaliers to join the Miami Heat and did not win a championship before he left. LeBron went on to win 2 championships in Miami, and Cleveland continued to struggle. In 2014, LeBron's contract was up, and he decided to come home and come back to Cleveland and try to finish what he started. In 2015, the first year that LeBron came back, LeBron James led the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals, where they faced up against the Golden State Warriors, but they ended up losing that year. LeBron James led the Cleveland Cavaliers back to the NBA Finals in 2016. The Cleveland Cavaliers did get down early to a 3-1 in a best-of-7 game series to the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James led the Cleveland Cavaliers back to force a Game 7 that would be played in Golden State to maybe end the championship drought of Cleveland. 3 memorable events changed the sports history of Cleveland during that Game 7 of the NBA's final in 2016, and that would be the block, the shot, and the stop. These 3 moments helped LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers to finally end the championship drought of Cleveland and bring home a championship to the city of Cleveland in 2016. This is a moment that will never be forgotten in any sports history book ever. Thank you for listening.